Hey there YouTubers, this is Chetan here and welcome to my channel Nature Design. As you can see, I'll be making a terrarium in this glass globe, and the theme for today's project is Forest Goddess Terrarium. I always had a picture in my mind that how a forest goddess would look like, but today I'm going to bring that picture into life. For this project, we'll be using gravels as a false bottom, mosquito mesh to prevent the substrate from falling into the false bottom, which I have already cut into the size of the globe, and a charcoal layer to purify the water in the terrarium, and of course my substrate, which consists of dry moss, cocoa peat, coconut bark and sand or soil. For the hardscape purpose, I have made this statue and I'll be using laterite stones. The statue is made of styrofoam and it's hollow from the inside, and I later on coated the styrofoam with cement. The whole statue is made of cement and from inside it's a styrofoam. We will be using plenty of different varieties of plants today. The first one is wandering jew. I have two types of wandering jew in front of me. I'll be using these two both. Then it's syngonium, the mini syngonium. Then it's watermelon vine, a cutting of watermelon vine. It's Fittonia, the two types, the red and the green one. There are some local plants also which I'll be trying in this terrarium. It's philodendron. Then it's creeping Charlie. Then Selaginella, a spiderwort plant, grass plant, and I might be using some patch moss too. So let's get started with it. I'm putting the gravels, the bottom layer. And after that, the mosquito mesh, and over it a layer of charcoal. I'll be setting this substrate lower in the front and higher at the back, and the reason behind setting the substrate in this way is all the plants in the terrarium are properly visible. Now I am putting the background plants, the grass, the Fittonia. I have placed a cutting of watermelon vine, then wandering jew, here comes the philodendron, and Selaginella. For placing the statue properly on place, I just take 3 toothpicks on the lower end of the statue so that it shouldn't be moving. I kept the statue hollow because I wanted to plant some trees on the top end of the statue. I started planting the hanging plants in the head of the statue. I tried it, but it wasn't looking good. So I changed my mind and I dropped this idea of putting the hanging plants in the head of the statue. Later on, I came with an idea of putting a cryptanthus on the head, and I did it so, and it was looking great. I again tried to add some plants on the head beside the cryptanthus, but again I thought it wasn't a good idea, and it wasn't looking good. So I again skipped this idea of putting this plant. You should keep making changes in the terrarium unless and until you are satisfied with the view. And as I didn't like the view, so I removed the plant which was beside the cryptanthus in the statue head. And later on I came up with a different idea. I used badge moss to just fill up the space in between the statue and the cryptanthus, and I succeeded in that. It was looking good. Later on I added the laterite stones to give it a natural look. I also added some dwarf baby tears in the front side, but still the front was looking empty, but I don't wanted to just cover up with big huge plants and cover up the statue, so I decided to put some badge moss in the front end. And after adding the badge moss, it was looking great. As you can see, the front side, and now it's green, and this is looking good. Now it's time to add up the cleanup crew, the springtails. I was unable to shoot the film of adding springtails, but I did add it and sprayed some water in it, and this is how it looks. So please let me know in the comment box what you think about it, and if you do like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe it, because there are plenty of new ideas and the unique ideas coming up in the future. So if you want to be updated of the upcoming videos, you need to subscribe to my channel. So that's it for today. See you next week. Bye bye.